Well, hundreds of people have gathered here outside the Besiktas Stadium. Remember, it's only just been reopened to the public in the last hour or so. And as you can see clearly behind me here, people are putting flowers on police cars to pay their respects to those who were killed in the bomb blast. Riot police also arrived coming down this road here. They were all applauded very loudly by the people here who were chanting, saying that terrorism will not divide this country. And that's been the message here so far as well. Those police officers that have come and stood here, remember, they're mostly just young men who are paid to protect people in Istanbul, paid to protect people like us in Turkey and around. And just less than 24 hours later, they are back to the scene where 30 of their colleagues were murdered, so brutally murdered by a suicide bomber, by an improvised explosive device. Now, this is the exact road where the police were standing. If you look where the crowds have gathered there to put down more flowers around the stadium, that is this road where the cars are now coming back again, was where the police were standing, and it is believed to be the place which the bombers came through down this road and detonated, targeting the police officers. But as we hear from the football community and around the world, this won't just be seen as an attack on the police. This is seen as an attack on the people of Turkey, the people of Istanbul, and the likes of Robin van Persie, probably the most high-profile player in Turkey at the moment. A Fenerbahce striker, former Man United striker, has tweeted, "Pray for Istanbul." And it's signs like that across the world. FIFA have said they'll do everything they can to help Besiktas and to help the Turkish footballing community. Now remember that Besiktas were the shining beacon of hope for Turkish football. They were in the Champions League, the most elite competition, club competition on the planet. They were still in the Champions League last week. So people around the world will know this stadium very well. Very new stadium, the Vodafone Arena, but people across Europe will know it very well because Besiktas were playing against clubs like Napoli in the Champions League. Now the question turns to UEFA have said they'll do everything they can to help, but what happens next? Because Besiktas knocked out of the Champions League, now they go into the Europa League, and the draw for that will be on Monday. What if Besiktas were to be drawn against a huge club like Manchester United? Would there be security concerns about so many people, so many more people coming to the stadium? In Turkey, games are still going ahead. Galatasaray still take on Gaziantepspor. That game, the Turkish Football Federation has said will go ahead. But here in Besiktas, the roads have been reopened. Hundreds of people have gathered, planting flowers, putting flowers around the stadium, as you can so clearly see. And if we take you up to where people are putting down flowers, just to show you the real extent of the bomb. Around 200 meters up that way is where the first car exploded, and it's hard to see right now, but this is the Besiktas Stadium, and inside, even on the lower levels of the Besiktas Stadium, we'll see if we can get a shot for you, the windows are still smashed right out. So if you can imagine just exactly how powerful that explosion must have been, and the people right here, how scared they must have been, the utter panic and sheer devastation that was here less than 24 hours ago.